We're live. We're back at Arsenal, the home of football, Emirates Stadium, for the second night this week. We were here on Monday when Arsenal played Crystal Palace. We're back here. It's Friday night here. Look, it's Friday night now here in North London. Pretty mild evening. We had horrible rain on Monday. It's Arsenal against Aston Villa. I must give you some breaking news that Alexander Lacazette is starting tonight. He starts for Arsenal. He came off the bench on Monday, saved the point with that last kick of the game to get the equaliser against Palace's Patrick Vieira's Palace team in, and he's earned himself a starting place. Aubameyang's playing too. Kieran Tierney is not playing. KT is out of the team. Maybe he's a bit tired. We'll come back. We'll give you some full team news, all the lineups. But first of all, I spoke to Nick Callow only yesterday, funnily enough, about Alex Lacazette and whether he should play. What's his future? He's out of contract at the end of the season. This is what the Arsenal manager had to say about Alex Lacazette in the build-up to this match against Aston Villa.
Lacazette came on. You must have noticed the welcome that the crowd gave him when he came on, and then of course made a difference.
Well, I think he was able to transmit that energy, and that was contagious for the rest of the team and for the stadium. And he created a different atmosphere straight away with his energy, with his quality as well, and determination that he showed to change the result straight away, and that belief that he had in himself that he could do it.
Because in a couple of months he can start reaching agreements with other clubs, can't he? Is that a shame?
It's the situation that we have, and we have to accept it. I cannot ask anything from the player, the way he's dealing with that situation, and it's not an individual situation. It's a situation that has a knock-on effect because others that we have to deal as well in the past and still now, to see what the best option is going to be for everybody at the end of the season.
Okay, welcome back to Arsenal. Welcome back to the Emirates Stadium. I told you before that Alex Lacazette is actually going to start this game. Mikel didn't give anything away in that interview in the press conference, did he? But now I can say, just go through these lineups for you. We're going to start coming in the press box for all some of the great reporters here covering the match tonight. I'm just going to get the lineups for you because they've only just been fed through to me here in the press box. So reading off home, we've got Aaron Ramsdale in goal. What a signing he has been up against, of course, tonight. Emi Martinez, probably the best goalkeeper since Emi Martinez there. So we've got Aaron Ramsdale in goal. Then across it's a back four. Tommy Yasu at right back. Benjamin, as he likes to be known, Ben White alongside Gabriel. And then on the left, we've got Tavares. Our summer signing Tavares is playing at left back because Kieran Tierney is not playing. The midfield two of Sammy Lokonga and Thomas Partey. That should be interesting to see how they line up together because there's no Martin Odegaard either. He misses out from the team that played pretty poorly, let's face it, against Crystal Palace on Monday night. So the midfield, or it's an attacking three, let's face it, Bukayo Saka, Emile Smith-Rowe, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And as I said before, brought it to you here first on HaytersTV, Alex Lacazette is spearheading the attack. And against him, the play he has to really get past in the Villa goal, of course, is Emi Martinez. They're going to play 3-4-1-2, I believe, judging by what I can see from their lineup. They've got Konsa, Twanzebe, Mings, and then the midfield target, Luiz, not David Luiz, of course, McGinn, Cash, and then Buendia, a player that Arsenal was linked very closely with. Mikel Arteta said that they weren't interested in him, but we'll just have to sort of see if that's true or not. And then they've got Danny Ings, what a great summer signing he's been, alongside Ollie Watkins, the England international, even in attack. So that's a pretty strong Villa team. And let's face it, this used to be Arsenal think Villa at home. Oh, they'll win that game quite easily. But Villa came here and won last season. They won in the lockdown. This Villa team is pretty strong. And you can hear the stadium announcers giving some of the team news, which you've already had because you were tuning in live there to HaytersTV. I want you to get in the comments and tell me what you think the score is going to be. We're going to catch up with some fans I spoke to before the game a little bit later in this live broadcast from London N5. See what some of their predictions are for the match. I can tell you all the Arsenal fans are pretty confident. I was jumped into by an Aston Villa fan who said that Aston Villa are going to win this match easily. I think 3-1, he said, or 3-0. Singing all sorts of rude songs and shouting at me in my ears, but we'll have a look to see what he's got to say. The Arsenal fans, I think, are feeling very confident. But, you know, one of the topics that's been really prominent in the build-up to this game has been the sacking of Steve Bruce at Newcastle following their takeover by the Saudi Arabian team I've spoken to quite a few managers this week. David Moyes, Patrick Vieira even today, and of course Nick Arteta in the build-up to this game. I think this was the day that Steve Bruce got sacked just after 1,000 games in charge as a manager. He played almost the same as a player. Great player for Man United, Norwich, and all sorts of clubs. He was a great footballing man. He always had a lot of time for the Arsenal when he came here. He was quite pally with Pat Rice, the former coach too, you know that. So Nick Arteta was quite moved by Steve Bruce's comments and all the abuse he was getting, largely from his own fans, and how that could put a lot of people off wanting to be a manager. This is what Nick Arteta had to say before the game about the Steve Bruce situation.
Children.
Well, I was really sad after reading that statement from Steve. First of all, because I know him personally. And secondly, with what he transmitted in his words. You're talking about somebody that's been in the game over 40 years as a player, as a manager, that has managed over 1,000 games. And he's telling you, with that experience, with that level of expertise that he has, because you have to be able to sustain at that level, that he struggles with that kind of situation, with that kind of abuse. So I think we have to reflect. And we can't take for granted and accept certain things because they are how they are. No, we are here as well to improve them and change them, like we do with any rules, with any fixture list that we have, with anything that we want to improve for our supporters, fans, stadiums, facilities, broadcast. Why we don't spend more time and we have an open table to discuss how we can do that? Because I think we have to think about one of the most experienced managers in England history is telling you that on a letter. You can't just ignore that. For me, it's a very serious statement, and it's something that has to change and has to start to change.
Hey, yeah, welcome back to the stadium. I hope you can hear me over the sound of the stadium announcer here. You might better see Gary Neville and the Sky Sports team down behind me as well doing their pre-match introductions. But I'm more interested to hear what you guys have had to say, and I've got your comments coming through here on the HaytersTV broadcast. There's someone calling himself HD. Who's that? Harry D or something? Maybe he's just a hard drive, and he thinks Aston Villa are going to win. Aston Villa 2, Arsenal, says HD. Now, this is not a real name, is it? MeTube XP. He says 4-2 to Arsenal. He also says Arsenal need to stay as a mid-table team. He also says that Arsenal are going to win 10-0. Hey, MeTube, if that's your real name, keep those comments coming in. We'd love to hear from you. Dirty Sanchez. Well, he's a bit harsh, Dirty Sanchez. He says Arteta is a dead man walking. Then MeTube is saying, shut up. Well, that's a bit rude. You had to go Arteta. Now you're having to go at me. He wants Arteta to stay. He wants Arteta to stay. I don't know whether he's an Arsenal fan or not. And we're going to cut to some fans I spoke to outside the game. But I just want to see what Matthew Carumbo's had to say. He said, I've been calling on Nuno and Laka finally. Nuno to assist. I think it means Laka's going to score and Nuno's going to assist. And FIFA 2000 says, if Arteta doesn't win this game, he should get the sack. Dirty Sanchez said, good morning. So I don't know where he or she is coming in from. Anyway, keep these comments and predictions coming in. We'll read that more then when we come back. But let me just show you, first of all, some clips from some of the Arsenal fans I spoke to outside the stadium here in North London tonight. So we're outside the Arsenal Stadium, Arsenal Aston Villa. What's going to happen tonight?
We're gonna come away with the win, 3-1.
3-1.
Aubameyang, Lacazette, 2. Lacazette 2.
Lacazette 2. So you think Lacazette should start, do you?
Yeah. And then Oba subbed on.
Lovely, love it. Thanks very much. So you're live on HaytersTV, Arsenal v Aston Villa Friday night. What's going to happen tonight?
3-0 Arsenal.
3-0 Arsenal.
Yeah.
Do you think Lacazette should start tonight? Do you think he should make some changes?
No, he'll not start. He'll come on, but he'll not start.
So same.
We'll in around the same formation as last time now. Yeah.
Okay. So
well, now they do need to change it up because the Palace game wasn't good enough, like so. But 3-0 Arsenal.
Pretty confident. Thanks very much. Cheers.
No, die hard Gunner.
Okay, so prediction for the game tonight.
3-1.
Tom McGinn, 2 goals.
3-1 to the Gunners. Aubameyang for 2.
Sing the song.
Okay.
Go
Oh,
on. What's this for?
HaytersTV YouTube. Good night.
Arsenal! 2-1 Villa. McGinn. Save the world has ever seen.
There we go. That's the Arsenal fans outside the stadium, and a couple of Villa fans getting involved there, as you saw and heard too. But some people are also coming here to talk to me direct in the stadium. and some are coming in from Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is taking over football. And one of them saying that Arteta will get the sack. Abdul Rahman is saying it's Arsenal 2, Aston Villa 3. Yusuf says, what's up, Saudi Arabia, 9 p.m. here. Well, how does that help me? It's about 12 minutes past 7 here. So good luck to you. You can better watch up and stay the game there. And this is a difficult name to pronounce. Shaoub Olamalekan. I hope I got that name right. Shaoub. He says Arsenal 3, Aston Villa 1. Well, that is going to be a good game to watch. So remember, we can't actually show you the live footage here, but what we can show you, and not many other people can, we can show you the press conference afterwards. We can show you Nick Callow Arteta's reaction to this 3-1 win, which our friend says, as Yusuf is saying, oh, Yusuf is just laughing at Shaoub because he thinks 3-1 to Villa is a ha. Well, Akish Kalat says Arsenal 3-0. Now, remember, if Arsenal are going to score 3 goals, so they've got to get past a goalkeeper, I would say, is possibly the best goalkeeper in the Premier League, one of the best goalkeepers in the world, Emiliano Martinez. What a goalkeeper he is. Why Arsenal sold him to Aston Villa for only £20 million, I will never know. Never know. Why did they let him go to Aston Villa? He was the best goalkeeper around. I mean, when Aston Villa tried to sign Emil Smith-Rowe this summer, they just said, no, he's not for sale. Why didn't they just say that when they came in to buy Emi Martinez? They've had to spend a bit more money to get Aaron Ramsdale, who is a very good goalkeeper. Is he as good as Emi Martinez? I would argue possibly not. And the Arsenal fans are going to get a reminder of just how good he is tonight, I'm sure. That's why I'm actually going to predict a draw. I'm sitting on the fence. I'm predicting yet another draw for Arsenal here tonight. Could be another 2-2, but I'm just saying it's going to be 1-1. And my boy Lacker's going to get a goal. And just make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like it. Get over also to our new TikTok page, because our man Charlie Woodard is also here in the stadium, and he's getting ready. Just sitting alongside me over there in the press box. He's getting ready to go live on TikTok at HaytersTV. You know where to go, but remember to come back here after the game for the press conference with Mikel Arteta. Put in the comments, what do you want me to ask Mikel? People always moan about the questions. You tell me what you want me to ask the Arsenal manager, and I will ask on your account. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching HaytersTV live, once again, live and direct in Arsenal Stadium. We'll see you at another big game soon. Keep looking in the community page to see where we're going to be next. Up the Arsenal.